Well, then it took you 5 years to come up with part 2. Why 5 years?
Yeah, there's a lot of people asking that. In the inside, it doesn't look that long. So, of course, there were like several years of touring, so it wasn't actual 5 years just working on the album. And also the whole music industry was very new to me, that I have to deal with a record company, I have to go on tour and manage my own time and creativity, and I found it very difficult at the beginning how to find my own piece to create new material. And also this is a bit of my character. I like to take things slowly and piece by piece, think about it a lot, not rush things too hard.
So the album title Splendid Isolation is saying something about you.
Might, but it's not really an autobiographical title, though it has something in it. All my titles are a bit like meaning thousands of things at the same time. This is why I choose them. It's a bit of like a headline for a period in my life, for several years.
If you listen to that album now, 6 years ago or 7 years ago, what do you hear? What sort of person and what sort of songs?
Okay. I hear like a mid-20s person for sure, who is trying to do something very different than he did before. Also trying to show like a lot that he can do different. He's not just that person who he was before. And also I really wanted to explore different territories, like use different instruments, have like a whole different vibe to it. With each album, I like to build almost from zero, like find the whole sound and almost like the whole language of that album, how it speaks to you. Almost like create an entire little world to each album.
What is this world? Of the second album?
Yeah, hard to say in short though. But it was also a bit of my experiment or my experience about Western world and Western culture that I got into a bit more, and I traveled a lot and I seen these things. That's why there are a lot of English-speaking melodies, and the whole music is more influenced by Western musical styles. But it's more like a role-playing kind of way. So if you make a theater out of musical genres, not really taken too seriously. More like just an experiment that I can do this or do that. And on the personal side also I had a lot of like emotional up and downs back then, so it's definitely
why? How come? Because of
like personal life, you know. Also I got into a very strange relationship with my previous manager record company whatsoever, so I had to experience the dark side, the backside of the industry, going to court, and for first to being in a lawsuit is kind of an interesting experiment.
To say the least.
Yeah.
Okay, well then it took you 6 years to... but have the problems been solved now?
What's that?
Have the problems with your previous manager been solved?
Sort of, yeah. These things solve themselves, yeah.
Well, then
and you can get used to it, you know? It's like gambling or going to the horse track.